Shawty got me in the room, knowing that I'm in the.
What's up, y'all? This your boy, Mr. I-240. I'm back with another episode. I said I was gonna take a day off, but this episode here is so personal, and I just wanted to get some things off my chest where it's just sad, you know what I'm saying? So, but hey, like I said, I appreciate the love that y'all been showing the page. I told y'all gonna be dropping content, as much as I can. I know Saturday I probably ain't, but which I probably will. You never know. Like I told you, I freestyle my stuff and think of random. I ain't gonna say think of random stuff I think about, and some stuff I just like. Let's talk about it. But hey, comment, subscribe, hit that like button. Let's get them subscribers up. I appreciate the love. Y'all like that bad boy hit. I told y'all that we won't stop. But look, I'm gonna dive straight into it. Today's episode is called Real Life. Shh. And the first subject I want to start off with is these people that entertain us every week. They're not just wrestlers. They're regular people too. Yeah, especially when you see the dog side of wrestling. See, we look at the glitz and the glamour and what we see on camera and stuff like that. But we don't understand the behind the scenes or the struggle that some of these guys go through. Because at the end of the day, they just entertain us for 3 hours and we go on with our lives. And they go on to the next city, you know what I'm saying, knowing they probably got to deal with family issues within themselves. And, we can be so picky and harsh on them sometimes, but they were in the entertainment business or whatever. But that's a whole, boy, I got spiritual up here. But that's the lifestyle they chose to provide and feed their family. But sometimes they can be hard on them too, especially you on the road 280 days, especially back in the Bret Hart days where they didn't have the technology and stuff like that, where they wife could be at home feeling alone, so they probably got 3 kids, got to take care of the family, and they got to do that. Or the men on the road or the women on the road might get lonely, and they might got a little giant in each city. Or they got depressed issues or want to be loved and want to be accepted. Especially after watching the Lil Vashon episode, and we're gonna talk about her some more. She just wanted to be loved and accepted, and was willing to do anything for the job. Or, she had a little crazy life too. Don't get it twisted. She wasn't perfect, but sometimes you gotta understand as a person. Why everything go on with them. Sometimes they have demons or agents or, devil agents in their body and soul. That's why people be talking about, hey, man, I got demons in my body and all this stuff. Because they do. Sometimes they probably ain't just them. It's probably something within them that's talking to them, voices in their head for real. Telling them to do this, to do that. Or ain't nobody going to love you. Or you got to do this for them to love you. Especially in her case. She feel like she never got the appreciation and the love of the foundation. And, and just many others from Chris Canyon, probably Bam Bam, Mike Awesome, a lot of these guys, man, that just put themselves through a lot to entertain us, from steroids, drugs, or whatever, or some guys probably been having that big year, but another guy probably took their shine. Like, let's say Sasha was probably dealing with some of the depressed issues, and she feel like she could get her WrestleMania moment, but then they throw it to Ronda. See, they can deter a person too. It's already bad enough I got this going on, but then I'm doing my thing in the company, but then y'all throwing it on somebody who haven't been here in 2 years. So a lot of stuff can add up to the pressure that they deal with each and every day. And we as fans can sometimes be harsh, fickle, if something didn't go our way, or, stuff like that, but at the end of the day, they don't have to do this. They don't have to sacrifice their life to entertain us or just do anything for us. We could be more appreciative and understanding, like, but Roman Reigns got cancer. Just like, all right, man, the man good. All right, start making more on this man. And it was just like, wow. It's crazy. Like, I bust my butt for 6 months, and then to come back, they boo me. They can do something to a person's mental. Lucky for him, he's strong, you know what I'm saying? But everybody else ain't that strong, you see what I'm saying? Strong minded, strong will, or probably got a little faith in them, you know what I'm saying? A lot of folks ain't like that. So you gotta sit back and just really think about, like, dang, man. You know, it's just like, even with real life folks, you know what I'm saying? From the grocery store clerk or dude at the McDonald's line, Popeye's chicken, you know what I'm saying? Or anything in life. You know, I ain't saying that don't get me wrong, they can be jerks because they life suck. Now, if they doing all that, then you got the right to go off. But if they already having a hard time, a hard day, all you can do is be patient and just, you know what I'm saying, be understanding, because they don't have to do this. That's their job. That's their livelihood. And we just gotta be more understanding, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know what a person going through. Because they could be like, oh, man, yeah, man, F you, dog. Or you can say the wrong thing. Or, oh, I hope you kill yourself. And then he kill himself for real, you know what I'm saying? Or off himself for real. Or overdose, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about that, man. It's like a lot of folks that going through mental awareness. And you gotta be understanding, because at the end of the day, man, they don't gotta do this. They don't gotta do this. Like, hell, we ain't know what Chris Benoit was going through at home. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know until he actually offed himself and killed his son and his family. You see what I'm saying? We think, oh, man, Chris Benoit good, man. He rationally, we gonna see that man in Vengeance Against Punk. Never showed up. You know what I'm saying? He missing Eddie Guerrero, writing Eddie Guerrero a letter. You know what I'm saying? Never got over that hurt, that pain. And then on top of that, he probably had his own stuff that he was dealing with. Because ain't nobody just gonna off they self because they friend gone. You know, or just off they son. I think it was something probably going on internally, and the little devil agent was in his ear, right here, telling him he ain't good enough. You ain't it. You ain't nothing. Hey, man, she don't love you. I bet it on top of it, kill your son too, bruh. That's what demons do to you, bruh. When you dealing with them, especially if you ain't trying to, you know, and then on top of that, in the ration business, like if you look at what was that what was the episode? I just saw it. I finally saw the plane trip from hell or whatever. See what I'm saying? They were doing hardcore drugs, drinking wine. Man, they were doing drugs, put them to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Michael Hayes got fired on. They put the little drug in him already. He knocked out. He ain't wake up to 14 hours later. You see what I'm saying? Like Scott Hall high in the mud. You know what I'm saying? Gold dust singing high. You don't know what these folks going through, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying I ain't making no excuses. It ain't right. But man, when you dealing with demons and used to a certain lifestyle, man, and that man, the devil get the hold of you, bro. Whoo! You open up them floodgates, bro. And sometimes you can be so deep, dead. Dang. You can be so deep that you can't even get back on control, bro. Unfortunately for Scott Hall, I think he got the best of him. You know, he wasn't had when he passed, but what I'm saying is your body took a toll on you. It's already bad enough you wrestling, and then you high and drinking. And then it's just like, it catches up with you. Lucky for Goldust, he got clean. He doing good, doing well, training his students, and doing good AEW. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta be mindful and, you know, and stuff like that, because a lot of guys probably got their ego destroyed. Either with themselves, with a vindictive, hypocrite boss, or a backstabbing co-worker, which all of us go through. So you gotta think about that, man. The devil always gonna be there. Spiritual warfare is real, so you all about, don't get blindsided by the money. Because the more money you get, the more devil's gonna come. Because money don't bring happiness all the time. I don't care what you do. If your spirit ain't right, your mind ain't gonna be right. Because I'm gonna say this. You can lose your life. Money always gonna be there, but your life ain't. So let's be mindful what we say to these people, or just people in general, because you don't know what somebody going through. So they're not just regular people. I mean, they're not just wrestlers and entertainment. They also people. But enough of that. I just had to get spiritual. It was on my heart. That's why I said I was gonna wait till Saturday to do this, but it's some stuff that I saw last night that I was looking at, and it just I had to cut the light on, lift my spirits up, and yeah. So on a lighter subject, my bad, y'all. It just on a lighter subject, I want to talk about the most feared wrestler in history. I think it's Jerome Wright. If I'm not mistaken, if this is his real name, let me know. If it ain't, Jerome Wright, aka New Jack. So, like I said, I watched Dark Side of the Ring or whatever. And man, New Jack had to be the most feared wrestler in the world. Had to. Like, oh, come on, man. I'd be scared too. Hey, man, look, bro, I'm gonna hit you with the stapler. Like, New Jack didn't care, bro. And if you didn't do what he say, he gonna get that get back right. Ask Vic Grimes. He know. You see how fast he threw that fat dude around that? Just boom, boom. Didn't care the man died or nothing. The same thing I was just talking about 3 minutes ago. Jack had a lot of demons in him, bro. Like, from the start. So, like, you can't do nothing with no dude like that. They don't care. Man, New Jack didn't care about money. He didn't care about winning. He didn't care about getting paid, hurting folks. And I'm pretty sure they intimidated a lot of guys to work with. I don't even see how some of the guys that made it. It was good entertainment, don't get me wrong. But it was sometimes I used to be like, you know, you a kid, you like, man, they trying hard, bro. Then you look back as a grown man. I mean, this man stabbed a dude in the ring. I don't even see how TNA picked them up for a hot minute. Bruh. Like, y'all, boy, I guess you, man, Jeff Jarrett trying to get them ratings up or give dude a chance. Because wasn't nothing technical about New Jack wrestling skill. No headlock, nothing. I'm just going to hit you with this cabinet, bruh. And it is what it is. You better learn how to use your hands, swing, fight. Don't get me wrong. He had good matches when it came down to it. I would give New Jack that. He had good matches with Tommy Dreamer. He had good matches with really Steve Corino and Mike Austin. So New Jack knew when to do. He gonna do business with you as long as you let him get his stuff off. But you know, like I said, if you look back at it, you seen how he shoots interview. You know, he explained the background and stuff like that with his mama, daddy, growing up at Compton. You know, sometimes you're gonna become what you're used to what you know. Yeah, you're gonna get a little money, you know what I'm saying? Back then, it's 98. He getting money, they on that coke, smoking that Snow White, that crack rock, you know what I'm saying? And the man was just out there happy to do his thing. And you could tell that he wasn't gonna make it to WWE, because Vince was scared of him. I know why Vince was scared of him, because you can't tell him, you ain't gonna tell that dude what to do. I'm pretty sure Paul Heyman had a hard time trying to tell him what to do. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't even need the belt to get over. He was over without the TV title or the world title. Because he had a gimmick that it was related to. Gang banging, I'm thugging. Hey, what's up? What's happening? He brought that street style into the wrestling business. He was the first Crime Time. He was the first Nation of Domination. Yeah, I said it. I love the Nation, Black Power, but he was the first one. You know what I'm saying? That did that. He stood on it. I mean, y'all saw Smoky Mountain, man. He gave out the illest promo ever with the OJ. You know what I'm saying? He supported AJ and got so much heat in racist Kentucky. Him and Mustafa, you know what I'm saying? In Smoky Mountain Wrestling. So, New Jack is one of them icons, man, that, you know what I'm saying? He get his just due, his respect. He put in the work. He the reason why hardcore wrestling, hardcore, not that porn stuff. Good thing I got over them demons. But he the first one that put over hardcore wrestling on the map as much as Sabu. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Bruiser Brody and Abdullah them set the foundation. You know, the Memphis Wrestling, Eddie Gilbert, Jerry the King, all them. Even though he don't like Jerry the King. But New Jack took it to the next level. Him, Sabu. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Sabu brought the hardcore steel chair, but New Jack, the man hit somebody with a vacuum cleaner on the practice. He don't get no realer than that, little bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta think about that. He don't get no realer than that. You feel what I'm saying? So, the man was just an icon, OG, legend. You know what I'm saying? He put in the work, the foundation, and he was just intimidated. And New Jack ain't probably 6'2", 6'3", maybe 6'1". It was dudes that was 6'5", 6'6". Scared, because you never knew what you were going to get. You were just hoping for survival. And that's how his matches felt. I don't even think New Jack cared about winning or losing. It brought that presence of like, dang, this person, you knew New Jack was going to beat him up. You were just like, man, I wonder how bad he going to mess dude up. I mean, if y'all didn't see the video, the boy stabbed somebody in the ring. He beat up Gypsy Joe, an old man. And don't get me wrong, the old man was wrong. Don't get me wrong. But that man hit that man in, I don't know if it was a bat, golf club, steel chair in the head, at least about 20 times. They just show you he don't care. And he got happy for the match. That's tough. What you gonna do with him? What you gonna do with New Jack, bro? Him and Vince would have clashed a lot. Because New Jack ain't down with all that choreography wrestling. You know what I'm saying? That's why him and RVD got into it. Because he ain't down with all that street fighting, choreograph, kicking, and all that. He ain't down with all that. So you got to think about all that too. So, next subject. Is pretty much like how the first one was. Mental health and wrestling. Exhibit A, who I was talking about earlier, Chris Benoit. You know, you gotta understand, like, Chris Benoit, you know, was in WWE. I say his first 2 years was kind of cool, alright. 03, got his buzz. 04, got his buzz, took off bigger. And you know, if you notice, over the past few years, leading up to 07, the man arms got bigger. Now, Chris Benoit is a small guy. Then it came out when his situation, he had a lot of concussions. I remember Chris Nowinski, the former wrestler, I think his career ended to concussions, and he became like on some Will Smith stuff, like the movie Concussion. And he became, and when we saw the picture of Chris Benoit's brain, it was scrambled like eggs. See, sometimes you will do anything to be out there. I feel like, because I know if I was a wrestler, and let's say I've been there 6 years, and I finally got my buzz, and they're looking like, hey man, you're going to be out for the next 6 months. They'll do something to you, especially if your push was up here. Now you got to go down here, and let's just say you dealing with stuff at home, wife getting on your nerves, nagging, complaining, or you just found out she been cheating on your the dude at church 7 months. That's tough. I ain't saying in that situation, but I'm just saying you never know, like, at the end of the day, oh man, he won't think he like that. That's the camera. That's the camera. We don't see everything behind closed doors. I mean, even and they be on Instagram though, but real people don't. I don't be on Instagram like that all day. They got too many things to do to be on Instagram. At one point, they do cut them cameras off. That's why it's called behind the scenes. In entertainment, in professional wrestling, whatever you do. And there's a lot of psychological stuff behind it where you can play a crazy character. And sometimes you can get so caught up in it. And then you feel like you become that. You know, just like with Michael B. Jordan in Black Panther. He was so caught up in playing Killmonger, he had to go to counseling. Scary, right? And let's just say it would have went the other route for him, and I'm pretty sure it probably did mentally. It became scary. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of folks can be messed up in the head. You don't even know it. It's just they put on a smile to ease through the pain, or they ease through the smile to get a paycheck. Especially in WWE, when you working for a worthless piece of trash. Like I said, Vince, and the reason I'm calling him, I ain't saying he trash, period, but what he did, man, bro. If you would have saw that Lona Vachon episode, man, I'm forget to this subject in just a minute. You'll be like, dang, bro. He a great devil boss. He like Dr. Jerkel and Dr. Hyde, whatever you want to call it, stuff. He like them. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of pressure to deal with. Like, if you John Cena, you fine. Yeah, you know, he ain't gonna do nothing to John. Yeah, he definitely ain't gonna do nothing to Brock. He's scared of Brock. Brock Lesnar life been easy. He saved Brock Lesnar. What you mean? Well, if you, like I said, if you would have saw the plane ride from hell, doing a little X, whatever that white pay-per-view card in Europe, Terry Rollins walked back. Brock Lesnar showed his privates towards her. Now, true enough, he was young, probably dumb. Hopefully he'll apologize to her. He ain't got to apologize to us, but hopefully he'll apologize to her. But he's Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, Terry Rollins. Brock Lesnar, Terry Rollins. Now Terry back in '96 probably would have did something about it, but Terry Rollins, he was just a fine piece of booty. So they were like, man, don't sell it. You know, hopefully, I'm pretty sure Brock probably forgave himself, and hopefully Terry forgave him for herself, because I'm pretty sure they haven't talked or nothing like that. But you know, even that can be damaging. And like the woman, you know, that was on the plane with Ric Flair. Now she said herself she ain't feel like he was gonna do the do out of, but she just felt like that was disrespectful. And as much as I hate to say it, that's disrespectful. And for Tommy Dreamer, I mean, look, yes, true enough, Rick wasn't gonna do this and da. But come on, bro, don't nobody want to see no grown man swinging. Woo! You getting punched in the face. If Ric Flair would have tried that stuff in 2022, you're getting punched in the face by somebody. Like, if he would have tried that with Brock Lesnar in 2002, Brock would have probably punched him in the face. Just like when him and Mr. Perfect got to fall on the plane, could have died on the plane, but Vince told JR to handle it. It's your company, bro. You handled it. So it just, mental illness can be a lot. It can be a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? You can see the pain and agony. You know, Terry Rollins probably moved on, but you can tell in that young lady's face on that plane, it still hurt her a little bit. Because everybody else got suspended. Scott Hall got fired. But that's Scott Hall, though. The reason Scott Hall got fired, let's keep it a buck. He was hot and he wanted assets to the company. But if he was over like that, Vince would have kept him. Goldust, he was playing a good contribute to the part. I think he came back in late 02, 03. But he got clean, yada yada. But if he was Goldust, Vince would have never let him go. But he kept Ric Flair, though. My point. This matters. When you bringing in this right here, that evil green, that evil collard green, if you can bring that in, you can stay. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't saying that we're human beings. Let's get that straight. Let me put that disclaimer in there right now. We're human beings and we're not perfect. But the key thing is, if you want to become a better person or grow from anything, if you haven't apologized, not only to yourself, but to the person, or to the man above, if you ain't did none of that, or you don't feel no remorse or nothing like that, your life gonna go down here from here. Especially if it's like a reoccurring event, and you think you just gonna live free, Life gonna turn its back on you at one point. It might not happen to you today. It might not happen to you tomorrow. But it's gonna happen. Where something gonna come up like, dang man, dude sick, bruh. That man got cancer. Or that man, life might betray you, bruh. You know, especially if you feeling untouchable and stuff ain't gonna happen to you. I ain't saying Ric Flair probably did, but in some situations, you know, in life, people feel like they're untouchable. And they don't understand the mental harm they probably caused on their co-workers in the business or just a flight attendant. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, folks go through a lot, man. You know, them just a variety of situations I want to talk about. Especially like, which I'm going to get to in a little bit, like Louis Vuitton. All that woman was, she just wanted respect and love from her peers and her crooked boss who going through his own situation. But I'm going to get to him. You know, that's my last segment. But I'm going to get to him. You know, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Look at Owen Hart wife. Owen didn't even want to do this thing. It's like, oh, no, come on, man. Let's get it. Yeah, come on. You're Sting. Yeah. Cord broke, hit the turnbuckle, blood on the floor. You got blood on your hands, brother. You got blood on your hands. Why would I support your product if I'm his wife? Why would I support that? You the reason why my husband gone. You. And then you still went on with the show. So I can imagine how the rest of the wrestlers felt. They had to go on with the show. You wrestling in the same spot. Your co-worker just literally passed. Because your vindictive, evil boss wanted to go on with the show. Sometimes you gotta say F this show, bro. We'll do that tomorrow. But we gotta cancel this. Yeah, you mad that people call you out and you wanna fight what's the end of your name? Not Jim Gray. Bob Costas. I think that's his name. Yeah, you wanna fight Bob Costas. You need to fight yourself, brother. Because you caused a lot of pain and mental depression. You probably want the main reason why some of these folks went 187. But I know your father was happy. Not your regular father. The other father that runs this world right here. But you caused it. Don't get me wrong, I love you, probably. I love it. You know, you're a businessman, you did good. But you caused a lot of mental depression on people. And you thought life wasn't going to come back to you. But I'm going to hold that one right there. But I just want to let y'all know that these folks go through a lot. Alright, y'all. I'm going to get real on this one. And this leads me back to Louis Vuitton. So, this woman here, voluptuous, beautiful woman. Sable. I'm gonna be real. She was trash. I'm sorry, bruh. She was trash, bruh. The only reason she was over because she was pretty. She was trash on the mic. She was trash in the ring. She was trash. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck, bruh. And she was wrestling in a time where women wrestlers weren't over like that. She couldn't hold the counter to Lita or Trish Stratus. Hell, she definitely can't hold no counter to Bayley. Hell, she can't even hold the counter to Shotzi. She can't even hold the counter to Raquel Gonzalez. And you mean to tell me she can hold the counter to Luna Vachon? Only reason Luna Vachon didn't get over because she wasn't showing, boy, woo, God, thank you. Boy, she wasn't showing her hoo-hoo and ha-ha. That's the only reason. And you mean to tell me that woman was over? We were just horny kids back then. I ain't going for we were just horny children. We thought Sabre was the word. But let's keep it real, bro. She sucked as a wrestler. Let's just be 100. And they just did that to make it look good. Because if y'all don't remember, leading to 1998 WrestleMania, I think it was Goldust and Luna versus Mark Mero and Sable. Luna wanted to see if Vince had respect for her. And he wanted her to but Sable, make her look good. Yeah, make her look good. So, she did the job. She made Sable look good. And did you think she got a thank you? You can tell from the comments that I screenshotted yesterday that he didn't appreciate nothing, bruh. Like, it's, now that I'm sitting here talking about this, bruh, because I'm finna wrap this Sable subject up real quick. I don't see how Undertaker was loyal to you, bruh. You must have had to kiss a lot of butt or you was scared to take her. Because, bruh, you treated women like trash, bruh. I mean, from what they said, she come back say that thing, he's showing her love and all that. Man, the man showed Sable love. And then Sable went away for what, 5 years? So what was the point of putting her over if she wasn't gonna do nothing? And then you ain't even had a roster full of women to put up against. Come on, bro. 99, 2000, she couldn't hold the count of the China. At least China put in the work. She wasn't the best wrestler, but China put in the work. She definitely couldn't hold the count of the Ivory. Molly Hollywood would wrestle rings around her. You just put over because you was a horny dude, bruh. Because you want to get your little rocks off. So what, bruh? There's plenty of fine women around here, bruh. Come on, bruh. Like, she was trash. Hell, your daughter is better than her. Even when she was mediocre trash in 2000, Stephanie was better than her. At least Stephanie had to put on decent work. Okay, Sable got the powerbomb, sloppy clothesline. Okay. So what? I believe Sable probably got you sloppy toppy. I don't know. But I'm going to be real. She was trash. Garbage. Sorry, little bruh. It's just being real, bro. I wasn't going to do this, bro. But it's just this stuff been on my mind for 24 hours, bro. Like, that's horrible, bro. She did a job for you to put this woman over, and she couldn't get a thank you. Couldn't even get a raise. And then shortly after that, she got hired, you released her. Thought it was too much. Nah, bruh. That's a cop-out, bruh. But the king got back with you. So, since I'm already on the subject, enough of Sable. I don't think she's a bad woman. Yada, yada. But let's just be real. She was trash. Like, garbage. Like, yeah. I can see. I'll make y'all a question right now. Give me a classic Sable match right now. I can wait. Oh, okay, enough said. Anyway, my last subject I want to talk about is good old Vince McMahon. You, boy. You foul, dog. Like, that woman did a job, you had treated her like trash. Cause she wasn't sucking your private, bro? What? Like, she wasn't give you no cap? What? Like, you just gonna let her go? And then she came in 2000. Shit, you, like, I'll let you go since you don't want to get naked. Bruh. Everybody ain't gotta be into your weird stuff, bro. You got plenty of women did that. Y'all tossing girls backstage like cabbage. So, just because one person don't want to do nothing, she just want to wrestle. If WCW, this is why I said before in the previous episode. Think about this. Them first 2 years, bro. Eric Bischoff beat this man with wrestling. It took this man to show girls hoo-ha and cuckoo on TV to get ratings. It took him to mention affairs and all this to get ratings. Because he knew he couldn't go head over Eric Bischoff and just wrestling. He knew it. Oh, like, well, Paul Heyman, that was a type of company that was into the extreme stuff. So that's understandable. But you building WWE, come on, bro. It took you to get a crappy writer to save your show. And he tried to go to the next company and save it, and then the trash. But it's about you. It's not about Vince Russo. You thought life was gonna catch up with you, bro? Come on, bro. You messed over a lot of people, bro. Let's start with. Let me see. I got it down. I got it down the list. Hold on. Let's start with Chris Canyon, bro. Start with him. You made him just like Boy George on some. I don't want to say it because of his lifestyle. And he felt like there was some type of punishment. Because you wanted to punish him because he dead. So what? And then you got John Cena, young John Cena. He want talent. BS talent. Kane was talented enough. He just never got his shot, bro. Because even when he was just, he wasn't even being used and invested, he was still over. Who's better than Kane? And y'all want to clown the man because what? He like boys? So what? They're between him and the Kane. You ain't the Kane. You human, just like me, flesh. That's you. You want to punish that man, bruh? Come on, bruh. Had Undertaker beating the man up like he was trash, bruh. Come on, bruh. That's hard, bruh. That's why I see some of these wrestlers be leaving the man. Like Ivory worked for a veterinarian. She happy more than ever. Because that can be cruel, bruh. That can be cruel, bruh. That could be cruel, bro. You cruel, dog. So what, bro? Who else you messed up on these lists I wrote, man? Luna, who I just mentioned. You know she going through all these demons. You know she been putting in the work. She just wanted a WrestleMania moment. What you do? You spit on him. Hey, man, be Bam Bam Gigolo. Be his gal. Or, hey, man, be this and that. She could have won the belt from Medusa, but she didn't want to win it like that. Because that business was so depressing at the time, it's 6 of them. What's the point of being in the company at the time if you ain't going to use him like that? All right, man, just be his girlfriend, bro. You know, to us, we thinking, all right, she this entertainment, yeah, they cool, but in the back of your man, you know you professional wrestler, you been doing this for so long, bro. You just want a change. You just want a moment to shine. And you got an egotistical boss who obsessed with a Babe Watch, fake boobs model, bruh. And then you do the job. You doing it for the company, for the team. No hand clap. No nothing. No thank you. No nothing. He just looked at you like you was worthless, bruh. Ooh, boy, you cold. Boy, you cold. I'm not saying that she's gonna be the next big thing, but dang, bruh, can she get a little love? Come on, bruh. You can't mistreat folks and think that life ain't gonna come back to you, bruh. Cause you can think you 6 steps ahead, but the man above and life itself is just 20 steps a step ahead of you, bruh. Payback is a mother, bruh, and you going through it. Then, Sasha. Thank God Sasha left the company at the time. You mistreated Sasha so bad so many times. She don't even want to come back under Triple H, bruh. That's tough. Like, think about the that man. She already accomplished everything anyway. I think she wanted to lead the company. I don't think she wanted to lead anyway. But you mistreated that woman so bad. And she don't even want to come back now. Woo! Boy, you hard. Boy, you hard, dog. Man. I don't get it. Let me see. Another person on here. Jim Ross. Boy, JR, boy, I respect you, boy. You mistreated Dre out so much, bro. You made the man kiss your butt on national TV. And you made fun of his disease, bro. And that man was loyal to you, bro. And you took his job, gave him away to Jordan Larry. Now he's behind his back. Like, bro. Come on, bro. Like, you don't get it? I know you probably don't care. Of course you don't care. You know, I can probably see why you and Shane had problems. And why Shane went to Japan for about 3 years to do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? You probably mistreated his mother too. Y'all been divorced for so long, we didn't even know it. Then you looking all fragile and old, losing your muscles. You thought you were just gonna be blessed through the sunset? I'm not saying you're a bad person. You just make bad decisions that you don't care about or the consequences that come with it. What you thought was gonna be sweet with this lawsuit? I mean, I don't understand why you getting sued in the first place, but I'm pretty sure you probably mistreated some of them women that you did you dirty with. You hit the wham wham and hit with the Sam, but I guess the money ran up. I don't know. But come on, bro. It's life, bro. Like, come on, man. I got some more, man. I couldn't write everybody down, but Bret Hart. You mistreated him because I actually believe you and Sean probably had something going. Probably y'all playing hole in one back in the day. I don't know. But it do sound kind of fruity because everybody was saying it in the business that you and Sean had something going on. That's crazy. You leaning towards the guy that treated you like trash and did what he wanted to do with the company, but you didn't treat right the guy that was on the road for you for 12 years straight. Think about it. Sean lost his smile and pieced you out because he didn't want to put him over. And then you welcome back with him with good arms. But treated Bret like trash. You wanted Bret to do business. Look, man. I'm still a Bret Hart fan. I know Bret could probably be hard to work with. But at least Bret was professional, bro. At least Bret was still professional. But you wanted to put over a guy that left you in the middle of his second title round. Oh, I lost my smile. Because he didn't want to put him over. You're like, okay, Sean, go home. Or become back be an announcer. Thank God he went home because we would have never got the biggest moment between Bret Hart and Stone Cold. Because I don't believe Stone Cold probably would have been a big star because of Sean going home. They're probably the only smartest thing that man ever did, bro. Everybody know that Bret Hart deserved this spot. Hell, Bret could have turned heel. From that would have been way 2 times better than Austin. Talking about he lost his smile. No. You made him lose his smile. That what happened. Ain't gonna put Bret on. Oh no, Vince, I don't want to do it. Well, I'm not gonna do it. I'm going bye. You just let him leave. Bret is smart as Sean is. But you look at Sean in a bigger light. And he got screwed out of it. He ain't say he didn't want to lose. He just said he wanted to lose the next night. He don't want to see if Bret had respect. If Sean would have been like, hey, bro, I'll be willing to put you over. All right, bro, let's do business. I'm going to let you win clean and I'm gone. But that boy was so peeled up and coked up, he didn't even want to do business because he still thought he was a star. And what happened to him? Karma got him too. And Undertaker didn't even try to do it. Undertaker threw that man over the top rope. He helped the cast that back hurt. And then 01, 02, him and Triple H get into it backstage. Vince had to let him go. Now you realize you realize you had more stars than me at that point. I'm gonna kick you to the curb now. You should have been handled it 5, 6, 7 years prior to that. You should have been handled it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Who else on this list? Oh, and finally, which I'm going to be talking about probably the next episode. You mistreated Bart Gunn. Why? because he won the tournament. Y'all promised him that, all right, we're going to give you a push. And then, from what was said in the episode, you got mad at him because they knocked JR boy out, Mr. Steve Williams. Hey, that man was just doing his job. That's boxing. This ain't, come on, bro. This about to be a boxing, man. This about to be real. What I'm supposed to do? And then y'all, you know what I'm saying, stunning on the man. Oh, he gonna knock you out. He gonna do this. Y'all got mad at that man for being a man, bro. He wasn't Bart Gunn, the character. He was Bart Gunn, the man. He felt disrespected. So he did what he had to do. You heard me? What he was supposed to do? Oh, he gonna knock me out. No. So y'all gonna punish me because I knocked the man out over a tournament that wasn't even created for me. Y'all created the tournament. I'm gonna give y'all a snippet of the next episode. Y'all created the tournament because of JBL talk trash. Because people backstage hated JBL so much. Hey man, let's create a tournament where everybody else gonna get hurt. Hey man, if y'all didn't want Steve Williams to be, if y'all believed in Steve Williams that much, newsflash, come on. You should have never put him in a tournament in the first place. That would have made sense. And then on top of that, y'all set this man up for failure. Like, you know what? What are we gonna do? Let's put him up against a professional boxer. You lucky he ain't face Mike Tyson. Butterbean knocked that man clean out. Why? Because you was mad that he ruined your $5 million push? When you should have been mad at Vince Russo for coming with this tournament in the first place? But see, you gotta look at it once again. Vince Russo, Bart Gunn. Vince Russo, Bart Gunn. But really, Bart Gunn right here. Vince Russo writing skills was working, so Vince couldn't afford to let him go. Boy, you just made some ill decisions, bro, and you just thought life wasn't gonna catch up with you. But look at you now. You look old, fragile, don't look right. Lord willing, I hope you don't get sick or nothing. I just hope that you forgave yourself and hoping them people forgave you, man. Because you made some sorry decisions, brother. And I'm going to say this once again on this episode. I'm not perfect either. But the thing about Richard Allen McDonough Jr., if I did something to somebody and somebody told me, it might take some time. Don't get it wrong. It might take some time. But one thing's for sure. I'm going to take responsibility as a man and as a person. Because the one thing I learned about life, just because you might get away with it in the physical world, the spiritual world, in the universe, whatever you believe in, chakra, witchcraft, all that BS, whatever you believe in, I believe in a higher power. So I know he real. But whatever you believe in, brother, it's gonna come back to you. Hey man, this episode was lit. I love y'all, and I'm out. Yeet. Oh yeah, get them subscribers up, hit that comment button, hit that notification button. We out. Peace.